guys, this is Eliza and welcome back to a new reading vlog. So it is day 4 of buying a Bibliothon and day 14 of MedievalAthon. I'm glad those numbers kind of match up. It's like 4 and 14 because otherwise I would forget what the fuck we're doing. But anyways, this is really not a good place to stand. It's like the squeakiest floorboard in the house. Anyways, it is 9:30 at the moment. No, 9:30? Yeah, 9:30. And I'm not doing anything right now. I will start a book soon, but I just finished editing the reading vlog from yesterday and it is exporting, and I uploaded the one from the day before. So first off, I'm listening to Grave Mercy by Robin Lefebvre's. Still, I'm 75% of the way through. And this afternoon, or like lunchtime probably after Dad leaves, I'm gonna go have a shower, hopefully. Well, I'm gonna go have a shower and then shampoo my hair and then hopefully dye it. But I have to go and suss out to see if I actually have any hair dye, because all I want to do is just like revamp the purple, which if I have purple and like blue, I can mix them together, that's fine. But if I just have purple, I don't know if I'm going to have enough. So we're going to go on a journey to the cupboard I keep all my hair supplies and figure out what I have, because I'm not going to do anything extravagant like with multiple colors at the moment, but I just want to revamp it a little bit because it's looking a bit sad. So where to the cupboard? There's also board games in the top. But anyways, so I have this. This is purple. Awesome. So these are the main dyes that I use recently. I haven't done a video. I really need to do a video on what hair dyes I use. But this is the Herman's Amazing dye in Patsy, which is the purple one. So let me just pop it down here. And I also have Peggy, which is the pink one. I might be able to mix that in and just make it, you know, so I have a little bit more dye. And then I have a little bit of blue. So this is Marge. Marge is blue. That's the main one. I've been using it for ages. What else do I have in here that I could probably mix? I do have a blue Schwarzkopf. So I could make this work. And I do mix all my hair dyes with conditioner. So, well, except for there's one brand. Hold on, let me just put this wind against. Oh, that's better. I hate vlogging. I will never be a good like actual vlogger because my arm gets too sore. But I always mix my hair dyes with conditioner, except for the Sparks brand, I think it is. They're like a professional grade hair dye that you can buy on berserk.com.au. I think it's .com.au. It might just be .com. I don't know. I'll try and leave a link down below if I remember. But it's like a professional brand, kind of, I think. Well, it says on the thing, professional use only. So I'm assuming it's a professional brand. And it comes in one of those, you know, steel tubes with like the popper at the top. So you have to like, you know, actually break the seal and everything. So it's a little bit more high tech than my usual. I do also have 2 of these, which are a lavender in the Bright brand. I've never actually used these colors. I've used the Bright brand before, but I haven't used these colors. So I think I'm just going to mix a heap of shit together and see what happens. Because, like I said, as long as it's like a purpley bluish color, I don't really care. But it won't stick to the regrowth. I know that much. Because these like semi-permanent dyes do not stick to regrowth. They only stick to bleached hair. So I have a fair bit of bleached hair. So we should be good. Oh, hold on. I'll show you. Excuse the fact that I have not brushed this in like 4 days. And I need to wash it. But yeah, it's just like very dull at the moment. There's like the odd spot that's like full on purple, but it's looking very sad at the moment. And like I said, I haven't washed it or brushed it. Actually, I don't brush my hair. I wash my hair and then brush it while it's wet, which I know is not that good for it, but it's what works for me. If I don't, I will not be able to get the knots out of my hair once it's dried. End of story. I cannot get them out without ripping the shit out of my hair. So yeah, I wash my hair and then brush it when it's wet, and I'll put like a leave-in conditioner in while I'm brushing it just to make it a little bit smoother. And then I don't brush my hair after that. I just let it dry, and unless I'm going to straighten it, then I brush it, because I straighten my hair with one of those straightener brushes, so you're kind of brushing it at the same time. I'm just gonna go back into the kitchen where there's better light. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wash my hair, shampoo it, because you're meant to shampoo your hair before doing any semi-permanent dyes, and then go and, well, mix everything together, mix it with some conditioner, and put it in my hair and hope for the best. So I don't really care if it like, that's the thing. A lot of people are like, oh, what happens if it goes wrong? I don't really care. I mean, as long as it's colored, I don't give a shit. And like, my hair isn't falling out. Well, I'm not bleaching it today anyway, but usually my hair isn't falling out, so I really don't care. I've never bleached my hair to a point where it is literally falling out, because I actually know what I'm doing. I've been bleaching and dyeing my hair for 5 years. So it's not like I just go down to the chemist and buy some bleach and throw it in and hope for the best. No, I know what I'm doing. But for the colors, yeah, I just kind of throw it in and hope for the best because I don't really care. And it's not like anyone thinks it's natural to begin with. And that's why people like freak out about regrowth. I'm like, my hair is purple. Like, I'm not trying to trick everyone. It's not like if I had blonde hair and I was trying to keep the regrowth blonde. No one thinks my hair is naturally purple. Who gives a fuck if I got regrowth? Anyways, I'm talking too much. I'm going to have something to eat because I haven't had breakfast. And then after Dad leaves, I'm going to go wash my hair and put some dye in. So, exciting shit. But I need something. It's getting sad. Very sad. Hey guys, so it's about 4 o'clock and I just finished Monstrous Volume 1 by Marjorie Liu, and it was quite interesting. It took a fair bit of the book to really get into it and understand what the hell was going on and who the characters were. My cat is running around like a lunatic. Yeah, it took a fair bit to really get into that and understand what the hell was going on, because obviously it's not a normal novel, so you don't have explanation. It's just what people are saying. So you've got to kind of pick up what the fuck is going on. Like, and this one is high fantasy, completely different world, nothing related to ours whatsoever. So, and there is a map in the back, which I only discovered at the end, which would have been helpful throughout when they're like traveling to like kind of keep track of what the fuck's going on. But I didn't know that was in the back until I got to the end, because, you know, I flipped through at the end and it's not even like the back cover. It's the page before, so I didn't notice it. But yeah, there's like cats with like 2 or more tails, which is really interesting. They're like ancienter than the ancients. And then there's like monsters and these like half breed things. Yeah, it's really interesting. And I would say this is more on the adult side of things just because of the content. There is some like gruesome drawings, like very in detailed gruesome, like violent drawings, like people being chopped up and killed and stuff. So that's definitely in there. And there's also one comment at the start about shoving something up someone's vagina. I can't remember what it was about. Yes, a cattle prod. So wouldn't recommend this for the younger ones. But yeah, it's a little bit out there. And I enjoyed the story, like I'm really interested, but like I said, it took a fair while to get into this because it is a graphic novel. And yeah, but I think there's 2 volumes after this. I think there's 3 volumes of this. There might be more coming, I don't know, I'll have to check. But I am curious, so I'll probably continue reading it, but it was a little difficult to get into, a little difficult to understand. It is high fantasy, so there is a lot going on, so yeah. But as you'll notice, I haven't gone and washed my hair yet because I kind of got distracted, and then I went and sat out in the sun because it was freaking freezing. So I went and sat in the sun and was reading, as you guys saw, for a fair while, and then I like started falling asleep because I was like all warm and nice and sitting out in the sun. So I came inside and had a nap on the lounge. So yeah, and then I finished reading and now it's 4 o'clock. So I'm going to go and have a shower and brush my hair and wash my hair and everything and do my hair. So I'm keen. So I just thought I'd show you guys what products I used. So I combined the 3 Herman's products, so Peggy, Marge and Patsy. I had all of the what was left went in there, and then I put the electric glue from Schwarzkopf Ultra Brights in there because it was a very pink toned purple, and this, even though on the camera it looks pink toned, it has turned a more blue toned purple, which is what I prefer. And then I added, let me just turn the bottle around, the Sunsilk with coconut oil and hibiscus summer care conditioner, which is my backup when my main one is out, but I don't use my good one for hair dyes because it's just too expensive to be wasting with hair dye. Wrong thing. And then I also added a little bit of this coconut oil conditioner, which just adds a little bit extra treatment to the hair while it's processing. And then over here, I obviously have gloves. I have Vaseline, which I'll put around my forehead. I've got some clips, which my big one broke. I had one of like the big like spider clips and it broke and I forgot about it until just now. So I only have these, so I don't know how that's going to work because these are kind of useless because they don't actually have teeth. There's nothing to hold them in. So yeah, and they got Vaseline and then I just got a comb if I need it. So yeah, we're just going to get into it. I have my other camera set up, obviously, which is what you saw the last bit of footage on. So that way I can listen to my audiobook while I record this. So yeah, let's get into it. So I just washed the dye out of my hair and now I'm just going to do a leave-in conditioner. I have purple over the shirt, which is fine because that's why I put it on. Yeah, in case you were wondering about this amazing fashion statement, I was cold, so I put a long sleeve shirt on, but also I didn't want to get hair dye on that shirt, so I put this Mickey Mouse shirt over the top. So yeah, I'm going to do a leave-in conditioner in my hair for a while. So what I do is I combine coconut oil with conditioner because if you just put straight coconut oil in your hair, for one, it's really hard to get in your hair and get it to like actually move around. Ugh, got water in my ear. And actually get it to move around and get into your hair. And it's also really hard to get out without like scalding hot water because it is an oil, without like scalding hot water and maybe shampoo. So what I do is I mix it with conditioner and it just helps it get into your hair easier and also get out. So I'm just going to microwave this because it is winter here, so this is solid. But I do have one of my mixing bowls here and I'm just going to put, the only thing I hate about these pumpy bottles, like they're really convenient for most of the time, but when you need a large amount, they're a pain in the ass. So I have like, whoa, I have that much in there. Okay, there's enough in there that's liquidy. There's still like a chunk that's solid, but it's melting. Basically equal amounts. Combine it. It is a little difficult to combine and some conditioners work with it better than others do. I usually use a Tresemme moisture conditioner to mix it with my dyes and to do this, but I'm out and the only one I have of Tresemme is the color protected, which Color protectants only work, well, I don't even know if they do work technically, but they do not work on semi-permanent hair dyes, the bright ones, because they just strip the color. So there's really no point in me mixing that together because it just strips the color out. So I've got this like kind of like gloopy paste, which it's an oil trying to mix with a water-based conditioner. I think this is water-based, isn't it? It's not going to work very well. Yeah, the main ingredient is water, and then alcohol, and then dimethicone. That's great. But yeah, I'm just going to go put this in my hair. Okay, so this leave-in conditioner has not been in for super long, but I'm starting to frickin' freeze. So I'm going to wash it out, and that way I can take this shirt off and put a jumper on because I'm fucking cold. Hey guys, so it's about 7:30 and I'm actually debating starting this Krill design or Sorcery of Thorns, which is not actually on my TBR for any of the readathons, but I do need to read it for the YA Book Nerds discussion, which is happening at the end of the month. So I was thinking, I think I might start it because I was thinking about doing like read 50 pages a day and then I'll slowly get it done leading up to the event. So I was thinking I might start that because I do still have 5 days of this readathon left because it's a 9-day readathon, and I have 2 physical books, this one and this, which is only like 130 pages long, and also 1 audiobook and like 15% of another one, which I'm currently listening to, which is Grave Mercy. Yeah, I think I'm going to start Sorcery of Thorns, which I have on ebook, and yeah, just read like 50 pages and then put it down and read another 50 pages tomorrow. So I think I'm going to start that. And I do also want to review Crown of Coral and Pearl, which I read before the readathon starts. Yeah, before this one started. During the start of MedievalAthon, I read that one. And it's an e-arc, so I need to review it. So I've started writing it, but I haven't really finished it. I got distracted. Now I don't feel like writing it. So yeah, I'm going to start reading Sorcery of Thorns, but I do want to finish that review tonight because I don't want to leave it too long between when I read it and when I review it, because otherwise I'm going to forget things. So yeah, I'm going to go read Sorcery of Thorns, which I won't be able to record, which is why I'm telling you, because I film on my phone. It's on my phone. You get the idea. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so it's about 11 o'clock and I'm about to head to bed, but I have a couple updates. First off, I finished Grave Mercy. Actually, I can take the bookmark out of that. I finished the audiobook for Grave Mercy by Robin Lefevre. I'm not sure how to say that. But yeah, I finished this one. It was pretty good. Still not my favorite, but it wasn't bad. But it's definitely a little bit predictable, and the romance was very predictable. It just didn't quite live up to the hype that I think this book does. Not that it's like overly hyped, but you know, the people that have read it's like, this is amazing. I don't think it's amazing. I think it's fine. But yeah, I gave this one 3.5 stars for the audiobook. So yeah, I will probably continue the series, but for the moment, I'm not overly impressed. But if I have the audiobooks, I'll continue the series. And then I also started Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson, which is not for the Biannual Bibliothon or MedievalAthon, but I did get up to page 46 of that one. I originally planned to read 50 pages, but as I'm reading the ebook, like I don't exactly know when 50 pages is because the pages aren't the same as a physical book, obviously. So based on the font size I had, there was like 1,200 pages. So I'm like, if I read like 100 pages a day, that'll take me 12 days. So that's fine. So I'm going to read 100 pages. Well, 100 pages to the end of the chapter. So get to 100, then finish that chapter. But because I'm reading it on Apple Books, they don't show percentages or locations like Kindle does. And there's like no percentages like Kobo does and such. So all I had to go on was the pages. So basically what I did was just kept pressing the size of the font down until the total amount of pages got to like 452, which is basically the same as the physical book, which is meant to be 458 apparently. So I got it down to that and I read 46 pages. So I'll just like bump the font size back up when I read it and then take it back down for when I need to figure out where, like how much I've read. So yeah, I read 46 pages of that. So I'm enjoying it so far. It's actually really interesting. I'm really curious about this world and the whole situation with the books and the like the grimoires and stuff that can like turn into weird creatures if they're damaged. I'm really curious. So yeah, I'm interested to continue that, but I am starting to get tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. But yeah, I think that's all for today's reading vlog, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's.